there is certain battles that we willingly call on ourselves. And the older I get, the wiser I get, the more I see that some of the things that I have gone through were self-inflicted, whether it was directly or indirectly. This is something that somebody who's functioning from an egotistic mindset will not admit. Bragging will get you in more trouble than you want to be in. As somebody who always, especially when I was younger, I always felt the need to prove to people that I was moving forward in life, that I was making moves. Why do you need to tell people or show people that you're winning? Even if they were part of the reason why at one point you were down, why do you need to show people that you're winning? That is a question that everybody needs to ask themselves. For me, I asked myself that question, and it was simple. I wanted to prove a point. And that is, again, functioning from a place of ego and a very low self-concept of yourself. When you brag, when you floss, flex, whatever you call it, about where you're traveling to, what job you've gotten, these are all things that I used to do. What you're doing is setting yourself up for unnecessary spiritual warfare. In this life, we already are facing so many things. We're already fighting so many battles. Because you could be doing well, and then you brag, and the wrong person, a dark entity, dark agent, dark worker, warlock, dark witch, dark babalao, sees this, or a family member who does not want to see you succeed, an ex-friend who does not want to see you succeed and is envious and jealous, ex-lovers, etc. The wrong person sees you bragging, and you think that you're one-upping them, you think that you are doing something profound. Most people don't understand that a lot of people dabble into dark magic, dark work. Jealousy and envy is the main driving force of most of these adversaries that bring harm to your life. There are evil people in this world, and I have had to learn the hard way. So when I'm telling you this from a place of experience. Stop bragging, thinking that you're rubbing it in someone's face. You're setting yourself up. How many people have ended up killed, dead, out of pure envy and jealousy, out of them sharing their lives with the wrong people, their good news with the wrong people? Countless. As somebody who used to overshare, as somebody who used to tell and shout to the world how good I'm doing, what moves I'm making, what goals I've accomplished, let me tell you. And then the spiritual warfare itself is also energy consuming. Getting yourself out of that is a whole different ballgame. You have to go through countless cleansing processes, through countless deliverances. You have to empty up your spiritual practices and your spiritual hygiene. All because what? You couldn't shut up. You couldn't keep quiet. As human beings, we are compelled to share good news. But not everybody deserves to know your good news. Sometimes not even family members. It happened to me. There's one point that financially I was doing really, really well. Got a really good job, told the wrong people, reconnected with the wrong people, reconnected with some old friends, just out of pure excitement. I was very young, very naive. Immediately that person entered my life. Immediately I started yapping. Everything came down. There are certain people that you're not supposed to reconnect with or share your good news with, because they will smile in your face and act like they're happy for you. You will know that you aren't supposed to allow them to see or know what's going on in your life by what happens right after. Have you guys ever noticed that when you let certain people in, especially in your winning season, out of nowhere things just start going downhill? Learn to activate your intuition. Bragging only increases the amount of enemies and adversaries you gather. How will they know that I'm succeeding? It's nobody's business. If you feel the need to constantly prove to people that you're winning, something is lacking, and your ego is ruling you, that's something you have to deal with and kill. Bragging has gotten more people in trouble. Stop bragging. You only need to prove to yourself how far you've come in life. You're the only person you need to prove anything to. This is how you accrue spiritual problems, financial problems, sicknesses, disease, chaos in your relationships, marriage, homes. Bragging gets you in trouble. Now, would you rather face the natural problems of life or accrue more problems problems by bragging in this economy. Exactly. Anyway, I've said what I needed to say. As always, thanks for coming to my TED Talk.